On the first day, the princess and prince got married. The prince cruelly threw the princess into an abyss. At the bottom of the abyss was a dragon's lair. The princess woke up from a dream. She saw fireflies all over her legs. As she tried to shake them off in disgust, she unexpectedly discovered that her leg wounds had healed. She then picked up some fireflies and placed them on her arm, and noticed the wound quickly healed after the fireflies crawled over it. Suddenly, the princess had an idea. She tore off a piece of cloth and grabbed a handful of fireflies. She made a lamp out of the fireflies. Then the princess saw a map. Following the map, she made her way to a cave glowing with sunlight. The princess looked up at the light, breathing in the fresh air. As she set the firefly lamp down, she noticed a crown on the ground. The princess realized that the girl must have escaped, so she ripped off some cloth and wrapped it around her hands and feet. Then the princess started to climb, but the crystals were too sharp. She got cut along the way. Then, as she was halfway up, a dark shadow appeared below her. At that moment, the princess lost her footing. She quickly grabbed the crown, and the dragon below watched her. Just then, the crystals started to crack. Luckily, the princess managed to latch onto another crystal. She continued to climb, driven by the will to survive. The princess struggled step by step. Finally, she reached the top of the crystal cave. There, she saw the exit. Tears filled her eyes as she walked towards it, but just as she reached the edge, hope turned to despair. It was a sheer cliff. How could she escape? Then, the princess saw the castle far in the distance. It looked so small from where she was. She collapsed on the ground, helpless. Tears streamed down her face. Suddenly, the sound of hooves startled her. She looked up and saw a group of riders. The princess shouted down below, but no one could hear her. Then, the dragon heard the sound and started to chase her.